You and your biggest competitor now use the exact same AI. You have the same tools, the same access, the same prompts. The tool itself has officially stopped being your advantage. But MIT recently ran a study that proves something insane. They gave two groups of the exact same people the same work and the exact same AI. One group finished 40% faster and the quality of their work was vastly superior. The difference wasn't the AI, the difference was how they thought about using it.
Future happen. Turn AI into your unfair advantage. Watch the future happen.
I spent the last few years building AI workflows that run a huge chunk of my businesses before I even wake up. And the sharpest playbook for getting these unreal results wasn't written in Silicon Valley, it was written in China over 2,000 years ago. Borrow this ancient mindset and the exact same AI in your hands starts doing things that you didn't think were possible. There are 4 rules to this. The 4th one feels like cheating, so do not skip ahead. Let's get into it. Rule number 1, play Go, not chess. In the West, we grow up on chess. We're obsessed with the silver bullet. We hunt for the one brilliant move, the checkmate, the single massive AI prompt that will magically run our entire business. China's classic game is Go. You don't win Go in one move. You place small stones across the board, take a tiny bit of territory at a time, and quietly choke out your opponent before they even realize what's happening. Stop hunting for the one genius AI use case that changes everything. Play Go. All right, so here's what I actually do with this. I pick 5 tiny tasks and hand them to AI. Not one big project, 5 small stones. Stone number 1, summarizing my messy Zoom transcripts. Stone 2, drafting replies to my most common customer emails. And stone 3, formatting my data spreadsheets. Super simple, right? Each stone doesn't just save me time once, it saves me time every single week forever. By month 3, you aren't doing 5 new things. You have 50 micro tasks running themselves. That is a moat your competitor can't catch. Built one stone at a time. Rule number 2, cross the river by feeling the stones. There's an old phrase from China's economic reform years. Cross the river by feeling the stones. You don't need the whole map before you move. You step on one stone, see if it holds your weight, and then you reach for the next. Most people freeze with the AI because they're waiting for the perfect flawless strategy. They spend 2 weeks watching YouTube tutorials, comparing software, and building complex flowcharts, and by the end of it, they've shipped nothing. Forget the strategy. I test first, plan second, always. I grab one real messy task today, throw it into ChatGPT or Claude, and let the results tell me what to do next. 10 minutes of testing teaches me more than 10 hours of planning. The plan is just a guess. The test is the truth. Pick one stone today and step on it. Rule number 3, let AI eat the bitterness. In Chinese culture, there's deep respect for a concept called eating bitterness, doing the hard, tedious, unglamorous work without complaining. Here's the mindset flip that changed my business. That bitter work, the rough drafts, the data cleanup, the market research, the SEO formatting, that's exactly what AI was built to swallow. AI doesn't get bored, AI doesn't burn out. Last month, I found myself with a content backlog that would have eaten my entire week, normally. It wasn't just that the work was slow, it was that slogging through data formatting literally drains the creative energy I need for the work that actually makes me money. So I stopped eating the bitterness. I fed the brutal 80% to my AI workflow. It did the formatting, the transcription, the basic drafting. I kept the 20% that requires my judgment, my taste, and my human relationships. A week's worth of bitter work cost me one afternoon. And here's rule number 4, out-improve what already works. In the West, we treat copying like cheating. We think we have to stare at a blank page until genius strikes. But the fastest builders I know never start cold. They find what's already winning, break down the mechanics, and out-improve it before the original creator even reacts. With AI, you never have to start from a blank page again. Here's the playbook. Find the absolute best piece of content, sales page, or email in your specific industry. Feed it into your AI and ask it to tear it apart. Why does this hook work? What psychological triggers are they using? Where would a reader lose attention? In 60 seconds, AI hands me the underlying blueprint that took the original creator 3 years of trial and error to figure out. I don't copy it. I use that blueprint to build my version one level better. You aren't starting from zero. You're starting from the finish line, the smartest person in your space. Strip all this down, and it's about stacking small, quiet advantages instead of swinging for one massive home run. Same AI, same tools everyone else has. The only thing changed is how you think. So here's what I want you to do this week. Do not go shopping for a new tool. You don't need another subscription. Pick the absolute most boring, bitter task on your plate, the one you've been dreading, and hand it to AI to do today. And if you want to see exactly how I take this further, how I hand an entire job over to AI instead of just a single task, click the video on your screen right now. I'll walk you through the exact system. See you there.